all those who have grown up watching superstar Jackie Chan, get happy because he's arriving on Bollywood screens this weekend with Kung Fu Yoga. The film also stars Sonu Sood, Amyra Dastur and Disha Patani, and we have Jackie playing a professor in search for some Indian treasure. He's not just kicking punches but doing some real Bollywood song and dance. How was it working with him and what the film is about? Let's see what the star cast has to say.
It feels incredible. It's absolutely amazing. I can't say anything else to describe it, and I never thought it would happen, I always dreamed that, one day hopefully I get to work with Jackie Chan, and then it just happened. Like, I was supposed to do 2 Telugu projects and I had to get out of those to do this. So now I'm completing those because I was doing this. And at the end of the day, even meeting Sonu for the first time was such a joy because I've seen him in Dabang and I've seen one of his other Telugu films where he was playing a bad guy. So I remember I asked my agent, I was like, "Acha insaan hai na?" I've seen him only playing bad roles. And he turned out to be one of the nicest people I've ever met. So really, it was just an amazing cast and crew. I auditioned for it. I auditioned for it like everyone else, and I don't know what they saw in me or what my director Stanley saw in me, but he genuinely felt that I fit the part and I couldn't have been happier. So her name is Kyra, and she's a complete and utter laugh house, All she does is make you laugh. She's got this insane comedic style. Like, even when she does action, it's goofy. Like, the character itself is meant to be very goofy, tomboyish, kind of fun young girl. But then later you'll find out that she's actually a princess and Disha and her are sisters. So, Ashmita and her are sisters. So Ashmita is Disha's character. So we had a lot of fun, Disha and I, together on sets because we're both very opposite people. Our personalities are completely opposite to each other, so it was really nice to actually work together because nobody really knows this, but we were from the same agency. So I've known Disha before Kung Fu Yoga. So we would always meet, say hi and everything, and we actually became friends on set. The only dancing we do is at the end of the movie in the song, which you will see, but it's full on action and it's full on comedy. Sonu really helped me because I had to put on a little weight. So I remember after set, me, Disha and Sonu would just, because all of us were staying at the same hotel, we would go to the gym, and Sonu would really help me with the weight training part of it. But when it comes to the Kung Fu and flexibility, it was more than Jackie himself, it was his team that was there. So he's got his special JC stunt team, and you've got like some 12-15 members, and they were just ready to help us, with whatever. And when it came to the splitting and all, I remember there were 2 members on each side, and they were just pulling my legs like that, and I'm like, nahi, bas kar, nahi ho sakta, rehne do. But now I can just do a full-on split, all because of them. I remember when I came home from the first schedule, literally my entire legs were bruised. Literally, there were green marks on my legs and on my hands. And in India and in Bombay, you wear tank top and shorts. So my dad saw it and he died inside. He was like, "What has happened to you? Are you okay?" And she's like, "Oh, Dad, this is just work, it's fine." But I think that's the first time my parents actually got scared, and they're like, "Are we happy that she's an actress right now?" The same way he's on camera is exactly like he's on set. He's that funny and he's that sweet and humble and kind. And I think the one thing about him that really caught my eye was that, if there was any kachra or any plastic bottles around, he would actually pick it up and put it in the bin. He wouldn't tell you to do it. He wouldn't ask his assistant to do it. He would go there and do it himself. And for me, that is one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in someone, to actually just quietly do your own thing. He's an amazing human being. I'm gonna miss my entire cast and crew. I'm gonna miss Lay, I'm gonna miss Arif, I'm gonna miss Disha, even though we see each other every 3 days. Because at the end of the day, all of us were in different countries together. We only had each other, and I think you become very close to some of the people. Like, I was working on this movie for over 10 months, and I really did get close to a lot of them, and Jackie especially. So watching him go in Bombay, I my eyes were full of tears, and Disha was there and she's like, "It's okay, I know how you feel." I think a lot of us mostly get inspired by either books or films. When someone says, "What were you inspired by?" A lot of the time my answer is actors and actresses, especially seeing them on screen. A lot of the time, a lot of other people's answers are, "Oh, I really like this book." And I think that's the beauty of art. I think it can inspire you in ways that sometimes you may not understand, but you just know that it does. And I think that's the best way to actually make people aware of what's going on, because a lot of people now know that the Indo-China connect, the Indo-China relationship was strengthened. Why? Because of films. You know that Modi actually went there and actually cracked a deal with China to strengthen our relationship with that country. And you can see it now because everybody's aware of it because there's a film coming out. I think to spread awareness, you need something that's very popular amongst people, and I think that's what films are. I think they're very popular amongst people, and I think they have a fan following that I don't think any other industry can really provide you with. Childlike, outstanding, hilarious, giving, kind. In 5 words, like I have like one special name for him, and I call him Muscle Man, because like I remember when I met him and I'm 5'6.5". He's over 6 feet tall. I was like, "Hi Sonu, how are you doing?" You know. But if I had to describe him, I would call him Punjabi. That's one word. Very sweet, very kind-hearted, very pure soul, and again Punjabi, because I just have to say it twice. Kung Fu Yoga in 5 words: family orientated, India, China, Bollywood, masaledar.